Yeah, you trying to look at my list?
I told you my list.
I'll tell you yours in a minute.
Nothing to hide.
Everything to hide.
You got nothing to hide.
You can't steal my.
I can steal your list.
This is secret stuff right here.
What are you? Never mind.
Crap.
There's no talking to you, Keenan.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
3, 2.
Shut up.
Wait, you playing right?
We're like live right now.
No, I need the link so I can send it
I'm about
out.
to send you a link.
Well, damn, we can't go live till I get the link.
We're not live right now,
Yes,
are
we
we?
are.
We live?
Yes.
So messy.
Hello, guys, and welcome to a brand new episode of Spotlight News, where we give you the hottest news in music, sports, and entertainment. I'm your host, Jamal Bostic, and with Gisele Vega, my guys Keenan and Frankie over there. I don't know if you can hear me, but we're getting this shit going. And how's everybody doing today?
Doing all right.
Lovely.
Doing all right.
Yeah.
Mondays are Mondays, but let's get started.
Suck as usual, but
A little less with.
of course we
News.
try to make your Monday a little bit better with our show today. And here we go. Let's get started. What do we have in entertainment news today? Gisele?
We have, once again, Honey Boo Boo.
Ugh.
We have a new issue now. Her uncle, Poodle, yes, I said
Uncle
Poodle, is trying to take current custody of Honey Boo Boo if the mother keeps seeing McDaniel.
If you
He
guys
doesn't want full custody. He wants temporary custody because he has high hopes that Honey Boo Boo's father will, be financially stable enough to care for Honey Boo Boo. But Uncle Poodle is financially stable enough to take care of Honey Boo Boo. However, her 14-year-old sister, Pumpkin, is not willing to go with Uncle Poodle. So he's not even asking for the custody of Pumpkin because she does not like her uncle due to the fact that he is a homosexual.
He's homosexual.
He is. He has his fiance Alan, that's his partner. That's Uncle Poodle.
Yes.
And Honey Boo Boo is okay with it, but Pumpkin won't go.
His name is Poodle.
It's Uncle Poodle.
If you guys can see my face right now, it completely symbolizes how I feel about this whole situation.
How do you feel about this whole situation?
You got Honey Boo Boo and Pumpkin or McDaniel or Poodle or whatever it is. Those are who comes up with these names. The first thing I think is this whole Honey Boo Boo thing has gone out of control. It's created its own infection of sorts because of this whole fame, and it's all about money pretty much. That's what it's all about.
I feel like it's deeper than that. I feel like they really have serious problems.
Yeah, they do. They can beat any other family problem. I mean, it's gone to a point of no return. It's like it's.
Are they the Kardashians of the South?
No.
What?
They lack beauty.
Is that what they are?
lack
That's for sure.
So we'll have to keep in touch. Our source TMZ is, probably going to let us know what's going to go on. If Honey Boo Boo is going to be taken by her Uncle Poodle or not. The situation is really tough right now due to the fact that her mom is still seeing McDaniel.
More like Mick Jagger.
Mm-hmm.
McDaniel, Mick
That's
Jagger.
McDaniel McJagger.
Yes.
That is some interesting
Yeah.
stuff.
Sugar Bear can't take custody of Honey
Ugh.
Boo Boo because he is financially unstable right at the
Sugar
moment.
Bear. I forgot.
But
But
Uncle
Sugar
Poodle will
Bear-
not take full custody of Honey Boo
But
Boo.
Sugar Bear's the dad, though.
But he's not financially stable enough to maintain Honey Boo Boo.
It-
So, in court they wouldn't let him have her.
That doesn't make any sense at all.
Due to the fact that he gets paid by the show, right? I was thinking the same thing, but
Makes you wonder what he spends his money on.
Alcohol?
Alcohol is like $7 tops. He gets paid at least more than $100.
He lives in the South. He
on a
probably
show.
buys like moonshine.
Oh yeah, there's whiskey and moonshine and ecstasy.
Ecstasy.
I don't know.
No, God.
In other entertainment
You know what
news,
Frankie does in his free time.
no. In other entertainment news, Kourtney and Khloe Kardashian debuted their new show, Taking the Hamptons, which is a really big deal. And I know a few friends that watch that show, but in other words, they take New York, they take Chicago, they take Miami. Why should we care about this new season, Gisele?
It's a good season. I think that we can all admit to being extremely addicted to the Kardashian family.
I myself admit I do watch that show.
Everybody
Speaking of
watches it. They're
Kardashians,
interesting.
Happy birthday, Kendall.
Oh my
Happy
gosh.
birthday,
Kendall
Kendall.
Jenner.
I think she's the
19.
most. I think she's honestly the most gorgeous Kardashian. Well, she's not even a Kardashian,
But
but
if you ever notice though, her sister Kylie Jenner is kind of trying to show off that she's more hotter than her sister Kendall, and that's kind of
It's a tie.
no, I think it's a matter of opinion, really. I think Kylie's her own self, and so is Kendall, and I think they're both gorgeous in just really different ways. I feel like Kendall's more reserved to herself, and Kylie's, more out there, and I appreciate both personalities.
yeah.
I think
At least
gorgeous
they're
girls.
not getting into trouble like they're destined to be with the Kim situation and the Khloe.
I
and
wouldn't say
Kourtney.
trouble. It got them to where they are now. I'd be thankful if I were her family.
So you would take that route?
Huh?
Would you take that route?
No.
You mean the Ray J route?
Yeah, the Ray J
Oh
route.
my God.
Why not?
Reggie
We're not
Bush.
talking about me right now. Back to the Kardashians.
If you were Kim Kardashian, would you?
No.
Why not? I mean, Ray J's not that bad looking.
Now, I do have a question, though. Do you think Kourtney and Scott will finally tie the knot?
I don't think
Scott's
so.
fine.
I mean, after
I
having-
think that they're doing good. I think that they're that kind of couple that doesn't need to get married. Everybody's different. Some people just don't believe in that, They just don't feel like they need it. I think that Scott and Kourtney will definitely stay strong together, especially
they're
after Scott's loss.
She's in labor with their third child. You think by then they'd be married, but who knows?
That's honestly that's everybody's point of view. I think it's different. I think some people just simply don't need to get married, and that's just a matter of opinion. That's just what they believe in. But I think that Kourtney and Scott are definitely stable, even without a marriage.
Oh yeah, but you gotta admit though, Kourtney's personality is real. It's very bad on the show. I've seen it a few times. She's very vindictive at times, and you gotta feel bad for Scott sometimes. He puts up with her, and you know what? He loves her for that. And he loves her for that. So you got to give props to Scott for sticking with his lady, even though they went through all those times.
Man.
That's for sure, man.
What else? It was new.
I'm all up
even
on the
watch the
entertainment.
Keenan, do you seriously
Entertainment.
not watch the Kardashians?
Huh? I don't pay attention to no Kardashian except Khloe. Khloe's my favorite. She's been through a lot, but yeah, she's so beautiful, man.
What do you think about her relationship she had with French Montana?
I feel like she should be in
That's
a relationship with me.
That's neither confirmed or denied because we don't know if they have an on and off thing. So we don't know about that. But her and French Montana, I don't know anything about that.
Well,
so.
she's not officially divorced with Lamar Odom yet. So, her last name is still Odom. It's still Khloe Kardashian.
All
Odom.
this divorce stuff and all that must be a huge headache for everybody in that whole family. I mean, if I were one person you gotta feel sorry for, like all the tabloids, they attack is Bruce Jenner. They attack him a lot. I mean, I feel bad for the man. He was good looking at times, but you gotta admit though, with all his long hair and his drastic changes to his face, you gotta kind of admit what route is he going towards.
Yeah.
He's looking more like a going towards a femme route more than a manly route.
What do you guys think about Amber Rose's allegedly relationship with French Montana's brother, Zach?
I feel like it's a downgrade.
It is a downgrade.
Taylor Gang, she know that Wiz, they were a good couple, like
They were a power couple.
power couple. So for them to just throw it away over he say, she say,
Yeah.
I just
French,
think
Zach, and Amber were seen at Knott's Berry Farm about a week ago. That, I can't help it.
about a week ago.
About a week ago.
That's right now. Let's do it right now. That's what I was doing. I don't know if you guys heard me, like, shuffling back. No?
No. What do you think about this? Amber's alleged relationship with French Montana's brother, Zach.
I mean, she's at
Downgrade.
Hollywood a while ago, which sucks because I was working that night. I thought, she was going to segue, but she didn't. Kind of sucks. I mean, I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, personally, I like Wiz Khalifa. I like them together. Like, it sucks that they're separated. And all that. Like, maybe they'll get back together. Maybe it's just like they're probably taking a break or something.
She's moving on. Or so it seems.
They all move on, don't they?
I guess.
What?
Nothing.
Why are you looking at me like
You
that?
was looking at me.
Okay.
We're live. We can't do all that.
What do you think about Amanda Bynes? She's back in Hollywood after being released from her mental facility.
I actually did hear something about that.
Amanda, please. Wait,
I
is
mean,
that what they
come
said?
on. You know, when I think about Amanda, I think about She's the Man, and I just love her, and it's so sad to see her just going down the drain. You've never seen She's the Man.
I've seen She's the Man.
That's Hollywood for you. It takes your life by storm, and it decides whether you.
She let it get to her.
Being a successful, thriving partner in your life, or drag you down to the gutter. That's Hollywood for you.
Yeah. Anything else in entertainment?
That's about all for right now. We'll keep everybody updated with the Honey Boo Boo story, which is right now taking everybody by storm. Just because, the family seemed perfectly fine on TV, and, just like any other family, they have problems as well.
Interesting.
So, guys, last week was the first week in the new NBA season. Woo!
LeBron James back for Cleveland.
So, what were your reactions to the first couple of games?
I gotta say, I'm happy it's NBA season's back. LeBron is back, thank God. He's gonna lead Cleveland to the championship. I'm gonna say that right now.
No.
And they're going to lose to the Spurs.
They ain't gonna lose to the
They're
Spurs.
not
The
even
Spurs
gonna-
are old.
They're not even going to make it to
We've
the
been
finals.
0 for 15 years.
They're dinosaurs.
For 15 years.
Fossils.
Hey, they
For
was old
15
last
years.
year.
Cavemen.
Championships, though.
They was old
Neanderthals.
That's
All
I gotta say.
kinds.
They was old last year and they beat Miami.
Yeah. Bad. Not even close. You know?
Anyways, speaking of Cleveland, they just beat Chicago Friday night in overtime, and that makes their season 1-1. Now, people will be judging them already because Miami's 3-0, but do you think Cleveland will get back on their tracks and get back to their winning ways?
I mean,
They
Cleveland-
never had winning ways.
Cleveland ain't won since 07.
They're 500, right?
Okay, being said all this nonsense, what are your predictions for the entire season?
The Lakers are going to make a comeback.
That's happening.
We're about to get somebody in the trade deadline.
Oh no.
The Lake Show will be back. That's just me, though.
Here's my guarantee: Carlos Boozer is gonna be Kobe's next scapegoat because Pau Gasol's gone. I mean, who did Kobe always blame for the loss? Pau Gasol. But now that he's gone, who's he gonna turn to?
I mean, pretty sure
Inexperience.
everybody blamed Pau Gasol. Yeah. But, yeah.
He gonna blame Swaggy P.
The loss of Julius Randle.
Oh, Julius Randle. Oh, God bless that young kid. So I can't believe that his season is over
That's terrible.
after one game.
He's a promising young player. I mean, he had all his cards in line to have a pretty good rookie season. Broke his leg, man.
I didn't know that he was 19. He looks way older than that.
I know.
I looked up his birthday, and I'm actually, I think 7 days older than him.
Wow.
That's how old I am now. I'm like, wow.
Now, speaking of bold predictions, Derrick Rose just can't seem to stay healthy. What is up with that?
He
He
can't
left
get
Friday's game with a high ankle sprain. You got to feel sorry for that kid. I don't know if I can call him kid. I still call him kid because I still haven't seen a full season of production from him. What is going on in Chi-Town?
I have no idea. I root for him, but
Oh, yeah.
he plays hard, but
He
just
reminds
has
me
to
of a
help
young AI.
Oh yeah. I think
AI,
it
Allen
might be a
Iverson.
little better.
Might be a little better, but
Athletically.
yes, athletically, but
I
not.
don't know, AI, a young AI. I don't know.
a young or healthy Derrick Rose.
Here's the thing, though. We can't say that for sure because Derrick Rose hasn't been healthy. So we'll never know. We'll never know if Derrick Rose will come back this year. I'm not saying he'll never come back. I pray he comes back. He's going to come back, but he needs to be careful. Because one wrong step could end his career.
It's a long season.
God forbid that.
So he's got to, if he wants to make it to April, at least April.
But they have to, monitor him. It just seems like they throw him out there and say, all right, we're going to act like you were always healthy. Just run the court. You have to give him specific minutes. Like the Spurs, what they do is they rest their players.
The dinosaurs.
With championships.
Dinosaurs
with championships. But they rest their players, and he just goes out there and just plays like he's healthy.
Yeah.
It just makes no sense to me.
He makes those very obviously eye-catching layups, but that requires lots of work and last-second moves. Mm-hmm. And for D Rose, the kind of layups he does are insane and athletic. But you got to think, though, what does that do to your health, especially with a guy who's had surgery for 2 years on each of his legs? You got to think about that.
So we were doing a top 5, you said?
Yeah, top 5. Me, Jay, and Kay were thinking of doing a top 5 of top 5 NBA players to watch that are not D Rose, Kobe, and LeBron. So, Jamal, who is your top 5 to watch?
Well, just to clarify, J and K or Jamal and Keenan. That's what Frankie calls us.
He's not saying just kidding.
Yeah. I like to call Men in Black. It's not a black joke because we're both black, but I'm Agent J, he's Agent K. Wait,
that was a good one. I like that.
Wait, Agent J.
Moving on.
Agent
Moving on.
Right? Will Smith was Agent J or Agent K?
He's Agent J.
Well, I'm Agent J, so I'm Will Smith.
So I'm the
Get
white guy.
to your point.
I'm the white guy.
All right,
White
so
guy.
I named my top 5 to watch. Number 1, Deion Waiters from the Cavs.
Okay.
Now, Deion Waiters is totally left out because the whole attention is towards Kyrie, Kevin Love, and LeBron. But Deion Waiters, he's been hyped up so much by LeBron James and from the Cavs, and he's been doing real good. He's a real good threat in the three-point, and he is consistent. And I think he'll keep up with LeBron's game. And as long as Cleveland, their only problem is they have a hard time catching up with LeBron. Mm-hmm. They need to keep up with him because he runs at a high pace, velocity level of game. Mm-hmm. And that's why the Cavs lost against the Knicks. They couldn't keep up with them. Even though LeBron had 8 turnovers. I'm going to admit that. He didn't play a good game. But Deion Waiters will keep up.
What do you think, Keenan?
I feel that Deion Waiters is a good player. What was the number 1 draft pick this year?
Not this year.
No, who was?
Andrew Wiggins.
Andrew Wiggins. If Andrew Wiggins was there, he would be a non-factor.
Yeah.
And you say that they lost because of the fast-paced offense that the Knicks run, but they run the triangle, which is based on passing the ball.
Oh, yeah,
and
but I'm saying that LeBron, he was running on a high-paced offense, and he counts on those guys, these young kids, to keep up with them, and they couldn't.
Gotcha.
But now that they have their pace.
Well, as far as the Cavs are concerned, LeBron doesn't really have to do that much because he's not really by himself. I mean, he wasn't by himself in Miami.
But he shouldn't be. He should be expecting those guys to be on his same level. He shouldn't be telling them to catch up. They should be on a single pace game. And
the thing about this team is they're all superstars. They're all all-stars. Let's just be honest. They're all all-stars. Kyrie Irving. You're not really going to tell Kyrie Irving to play at LeBron's level. Like, Kyrie Irving was doing. When you're
behind though, you gotta take your game to the next level. LeBron was. I gotta admit though, he had 8 turnovers though. He wasn't on his game as well, but
7 points in 3 quarters. I mean.
Hey, but he redeemed himself against Chicago. All right, my number 2, Washington Wizards All-Star John Wall.
Okay.
Now, John Wall, he be balling. He showed up last year in the playoffs in his playoff debut, and he did not disappoint. How do you feel about John Wall?
John Wall is a hell of a player. I feel that he's going to be one of the best in the leagues in time to come. And he can produce for his team, but I can't put him in the top 5.
Now,
guards
do
right
you
now.
agree though that he is like the identity of the Washington Wizards? Every team
Oh, of
now
course.
has their identity player.
Of course.
When you think of the Raptors, you think of Kyle Lowry, and now when you think of Washington,
I don't know about that.
Kyle Lowry, or Terrence Ross.
No.
The
DeRozan.
point is,
Look at DeRozan.
Yeah, point is though, each team has their poster boy, and John Wall
He
has
is their
taken
poster
his
boy.
position.
I agree.
And I predict that he will have a very good season, and Washington will make the playoffs again the way he's playing. With him and Bradley Beal, and you have veteran Paul Pierce on the court, the sky's the limit for Washington.
Agreed.
All right, my number three. Number 3 is Kemba Walker from the Charlotte Hornets. Kemba Walker, he is balling. Michael Jordan made the right choice of surrounding the franchise around Kemba. You got Michael Kidd, Gilchrist, and Lance Stevenson, but Kemba Walker is the solid leader of that squad. How do you feel about Charlotte?
How do you feel about it, Jamal?
Charlotte might do some things this year, bro. I've seen them play. They might do some big things.
Now they lost.
They're definitely gonna make the playoffs in the East.
Yeah.
They can do some big things.
They lost to the Knicks, but it was a close game. They actually gave the Knicks a run for their money. Now I think Michael Jordan is playing his cards right though. He's Charlotte Hornets owner now. Most people think of him Bulls. Well, think of him as the owner of the purple and teal. But Michael Jordan, he's playing his cards right, getting the right players to surround Kemba Walker, and I think he will. They're not going to make the playoffs, unfortunately, but they're headed towards the right direction for a bright future in Charlotte.
I think they'll be like an 8th seed.
In the East? Yeah.
In the East.
Yeah.
This is easy to make the playoffs in the East.
Now, number 4, Jimmy Butler from the Bulls. Now, Derrick Rose, he's highly questionable. You got Joakim Noah, but Jimmy Butler, he's shown in the past that he can ball. In the absence of Derrick Rose, Jimmy Butler has made game-winning 3 points. He's balled for double doubles. What do you think of Jimmy Butler?
He's a guy that I would want on my team. He works hard on defense, and that's what I think is his main attribute, that he works hard on defense.
And last year when Derrick Rose unfortunately got hurt again, it was Jimmy Butler's time to shine, and he did shine.
He did.
Him and Joakim Noah, of course, but Jimmy Butler, I have a feeling he's gonna show the Bulls and the rest of the NBA that he should not be forgotten. Now, number 5, number 0 from the Portland Trail Blazers, Damian Lillard. Damian, he's gonna ball again. Him and LaMarcus Aldridge. The Trail Blazers were the surprise team last year. Even though they lost last year in the playoffs. I met Damian Lillard. What's he gonna bring on the table this year?
Damian Lillard provides the hard-working mentality that the Trailblazers have been lacking.
And the excitement.
Excitement as well. You can tell that he wants a ring.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't just go out there and display his skills. He makes everyone around him better, and I feel like that's his main thing.
And he has. Portland wasn't really a team to think of last year, but how good they were and how deep they've done in the 3-point range. And LaMarcus Aldridge, oh my God, a guy his size shooting. You think he's all about in the paint and shooting rebounds, but he can shoot, he can ball as well. He's made LaMarcus Aldridge and Batum and a whole lot of guys in that team a whole lot better. And I think Portland will go deep. All right, Jamal, who's your 5?
Well, first, let's start off with my man Anthony Davis from New Orleans.
There we go. That's a real list.
I just wish he'd get rid of that unibrow.
How was he not on your top 5?
I didn't really give it much thought. Anthony Davis.
I mean,
that's crazy.
Anthony Davis is going to be an all-star this year, definitely guaranteed.
Yes.
But if he's not an all-star, I don't know.
Then the league is messing up. Well, but you can't, because Kobe Bryant was an all-star last year and didn't play a game, or you know what I'm saying? Like,
Kobe Bryant got voted in last year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Why?
I was off the fan vote.
Why?
Because why not? It's Kobe Bryant.
But he hasn't played.
His name itself sells.
Yeah.
It's Kobe Bryant.
I don't
Kobe
care.
Bryant.
Kobe says a Laker fan.
Hey, when kids in school, when you be throwing a piece of paper in the trash can, you say Kobe.
Kobe. Come on now.
Not me.
Oh,
Spurs fan.
What you say, Tim Duncan?
Danny Green. No. You know what I'm saying?
Who,
Neanderthals? Oh man. Anyway, continue.
Anyway,
Dinosaurs.
He's
Caveman.
got New Orleans on his back right now. He might be able to take New Orleans pretty far.
Yeah, the West.
Maybe not this year, but next year for sure. Like he's a player of the future.
The West is kind of like
The
very
West is
questionable.
stacked.
Yeah, but like in terms of which team will go in the playoffs, I mean, it's the beginning of the season, but we're
Any
thinking
team could be in the playoffs. Well,
in the West. In the East, it's pretty
You pretty much know a couple teams who's going to
you
make
know
the
who's
playoffs.
for sure gonna be in the West.
You know it's going to be the Spurs. You know it's going to be Oklahoma City. You know it's going to be the
Speaking of
Clippers.
Oklahoma.
You know it's going to be Dallas.
Speaking of Oklahoma, you think Oklahoma might make it?
Yeah, of course.
Kevin Durant's out.
Of course.
Westbrook's out.
They,
Reggie Jackson's coming back tonight, but
they'll be okay.
your two top guys are out. I don't know. Like
Yeah.
Oklahoma's never been through this.
They'll
They've
be
only been through
okay.
at least Westbrook being out.
And not to mention KD, his contract is coming up. He may be a free agent, and people are saying he may go to Washington.
Or he might go to LA. You don't know.
He ain't going to no LA.
My
Not as
number
long
two-
as Kobe
Number
Bryant is
two.
there.
My number 2 is Trevor Ariza. Now Trevor Ariza was one of my all-time favorite Lakers. Well, like he's
So
like
this,
that top
this,
10.
this,
This is like
scale,
top 10 list.
this list is biased.
He's like number 10.
Can you admit that?
What, Trevor Ariza?
This list is biased.
I like Trevor Ariza.
Okay. All right.
Trevor Ariza's good.
Uh-huh.
He's a pretty good player. He's a pretty good defender.
So numbers,
Shit.
you rate? Are we doing? Okay, I'm confused. Are we doing ratings?
5.
Oh, okay. Are we doing ratings? Like who we feel is the best in the NBA?
No.
Besides
Players
to watch. Okay, so players that excite you.
Yes.
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
Okay. Number 3 is Kemba Walker.
Mhm.
Pretty much went through all that. Number 4, my man Iman Shumpert from the Knicks.
Hey,
Yeah.
I love
This
you,
year is
man.
his year. It has to be his year. He has to.
Coming off that ACL
You don't see-
injury. He
you
didn't
don't
look
see-
comfortable last year.
Other than Carmelo, you don't really see much identity in the New York Knicks, and I think Amon Shumpert
Because
with his
J.R.
hairstyle.
As much as I hate to say it, J.R. Smith is very inconsistent.
Yeah.
He'll have a night where he's lights out, and then he'll have another night where he'll foul out, average like 12 points, 8 points.
Mhm.
Yeah, like Iman Shumpert, he's that guy. He's that second guy from New York this year. I feel.
Yeah.
And number 5, Keenan might have something to say about this. But my number 5 is Swaggy P, Nick Young.
Nick Young, Swaggy P, Swaggy P.
Swaggy P, he has to be that guy.
Here's the thing, though. When the game's online and Swaggy P wants to go for the game-winning shot, you know Kobe's going to say to him, right? Give me the ball.
But Kobe's just gonna have to realize he can't have the ball all the time now.
That day Nick Young says no to Kobe, the world will explode.
Well, the world's about to explode sometime this season because Nick
Watch
Young
out.
has to be that next guy. When Kobe leaves, we all know Kobe is leaving. Like,
Kobe's only problem is he just doesn't know when to say no. I mean, we all love Kobe. I love Kobe, but he's got to realize he's aging. He's in a new era of the NBA.
But
And-
Kobe's still balling.
Oh,
You
yeah,
can't-
Kobe, of course.
Did you see the reverse layup?
Kobe's still showing he can do it.
That boy's
Of course,
cold.
but when
Kobe
it
can
comes
do it.
time to trust your teammates, he needs to learn to trust them. He has zero trust in them.
And that also comes from practice. Nick Young, when he comes back, he has to have that role in practice. Like
Mhm.
his teammates and Kobe can trust him, no matter what.
Mhm.
I feel like he's not at that stage yet. None of the guys on that team are at that stage yet. Like you can't trust Jordan Hill yet. Really, you can't trust Jeremy Lin
Bet you
yet.
Kobe stuck a boot up his ass on Friday night when he tried going for the last
Probably.
shot.
He probably did. I mean, like it's Lakers are a real young team. Like it's gonna take
Damn.
a long time. for
Lakers
this
and
team
Young,
chemistry.
the words Lakers and Young don't mix well. That's for
It
sure.
doesn't. Like, this ain't the Showtime Lakers anymore. This is Lakers gotta rebuild and step it up. Lakers.
All right, Keenan, what's your 5?
All right. I have a real 5. Anthony Davis, number 1, right?
Mhm.
Can we all agree on that?
Yes.
Oh God, don't tell me
Number 2,
Somebody-
TP9, Tony Parker.
the dinosaur.
Can you tell me he's not a top 5 point guard in this league?
He's a top 5 point. He's a top 5 point.
Don't say it all nonchalant. He's top 5.
He's a
I'm
top
saying
5
it
point.
So why wasn't he on your
He's 5.5.
5.5?
Because you know he's gonna perform.
So because you know he's gonna ball, we can't watch him. All right. So who you said he's 5.5? Who do you put? Name me four point guards better than him.
Chris Paul,
Chris Paul.
Chris Paul, yes.
Steph Curry.
Steph Curry,
Better shooter.
better shooter. We talking about point guards.
Better point guards, like period, like in general.
Yes.
Kyrie.
No. Kyrie's not better than
not
Tony
there
Parker.
yet.
No.
He's
I
good,
see.
but he's not there yet.
No.
He's young. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's the only point. All right, 3. Klay Thompson.
Ooh, he just got big payday.
Klay Thompson.
Hey,
He earned it. He earned it.
He did.
41 points drop, man.
This guy.
Recently,
hey.
Johnny Manziel, watch out. Klay Thompson about to take up your money logo.
Don't even say Johnny.
That's another day. That's another topic for another
That's
day.
for another time.
Number 4, I have Carmelo Anthony.
Mellow.
Carmelo is just a peer out great offensive player.
Mm-hmm.
Like I put him up there with Durant. The way he can make his own shot, he can get you in the post, or he can get you on the 3-point line. It doesn't matter.
Hey, when Melo's on, he's on.
Exactly.
One thing about Carmelo I love, and as much as I love LeBron, but one thing I love about Carmelo is when he makes those shots in the mid range.
Oh, man.
It's just beautiful.
You can't help it. Number 5, I have Chris Paul.
CP3.
Chris Paul, you can't go wrong with him. Like
I love Chris Paul, but it's a shame that he's on the Clippers.
what?
a shame.
Why?
I don't like the Clippers.
Why?
Plain and simple.
Why?
I just don't like them.
What is it that
Their
you don't
fans
like
are
about
so arrogant. They think they're the shit. They're when they're not.
The
Now-
fans are new, these are new Clipper fans.
them? Wait.
Yes.
Weren't you a Cavs fan?
Yes.
Wait.
LeBron.
New Cavs fans there are?
LeBron. I got all of his Cavs
No,
jerseys
Keaton,
from days
they were
past.
Cavs fans, then they were Heat fans.
Yeah.
And then they were.
Now they Cavs
I
fans.
can't be a
But
LeBron
but the
fan.
Clippers fans are.
Clippers
Oh no,
fans.
The point is though, Chris Paul. I love the way he plays. I love his work ethic. He's one of the most exciting players to watch in the NBA, and he'll have games where he only has 8 points,
Okay.
but 20 assists,
Let me-
and he's.
Are the Clippers not an exciting team?
Oh, of course they're exciting.
Hell yeah.
So what is there to not like about them? They're entertaining. They display hard work. I'm not a Clippers fan, but I give credit where credit is due.
It's
Doc
Doc
Rivers has come in and changed the program around.
Now,
They have a
I
new
gotta admit,
owner.
though, after what the Clippers went through last year, I gained a new respect for them. But I'm not gonna all of a sudden go, "Oh, cheer for the Clippers." But what they went through last year with the whole Donald Sterling scandal and all that, and they prospered. That was good for any sports fan to love, and I love that. I love Chris Paul. Even when he played for the New Orleans Hornets, I love his work ethic, and
Chris Paul-
he's
Chris
a
Paul's great.
flat out floor general.
I
He
agree.
takes control of the game, and when he makes those threes, whoo!
But
Even
can he
if
do
they're
it in the
hater.
postseason is the question.
He can do it.
Can he do it in the
He can
postseason?
do it in the postseason.
As long as OKC's standing in their way, or teams like the Spurs, then I don't think the Clippers will make it to the finals.
Oh, that's what
Even
it
the
is.
Neanderthal dinosaurs, they can take care of the Clippers.
The championship winning
so
team.
That's just pissing you off, isn't it?
That's
Nah,
so
it-
disrespectful.
It doesn't matter to me because at the end of the day,
Disrespectful.
we're the 2014 NBA champions. You know, we the dinosaurs
Hey,
with a ring.
you know the
what
king.
is they? The Neanderthals with a ring. You know what I'm saying?
You know, King James played them 3 times in the finals, so that's like
Yeah,
his
and
eternal
beat 'em
enemy,
twice.
his greatest enemy.
His kryptonite.
His kryptonite.
Yes, unfortunately, that's his kryptonite. In 07, they lost.
He
They
can only be their
got
kryptonite
swept.
for so long, though.
Yeah.
But that's none of my business.
Pretty soon they'll be frozen and preserved for the
yeah.
NBA museum.
Never,
Neanderthals.
never.
right.
Neanderthals that win championships. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
All right. What we got up next?
We're heading over to the NFL. Ooh, yes. The scores for week 9. We have the Redskins 26, the Vikings 29, Broncos 21 against the Patriots 43.
Oh.
Ooh.
Can we talk about that?
Rewind. Broncos 21, Patriots 43.
Did you
Right.
watch the game?
We got
though?
the Ravens 23 losing to the Steelers 43. We got the Rams over the 49ers 13-10.
Kaepernick fumbled. Kaepernick fumbled in the last seconds. I saw that game.
Okay, we got the Raiders losing 24 to the Seahawks 30.
That's so surprising.
Yes,
Oh
it is.
my
Said
god.
no one ever.
It's surprising that the Raiders scored 24 points on the Seahawks.
That is.
Just shows you that the Seahawks are losing their grip in the NFC.
That and that the Raiders are kind of a decent team.
They're the lovable losers.
How can you call a
They're
winless
like the
team
ba-
a
they're like-
decent team?
Well, what do you
They're
guys
like
have?
the bad news Bears?
They're the lovable losers.
Kind of good.
What do you guys have to say
is
about
a
the
winless
Broncos and the
team-
Patriots?
It's because
that was a pure ass whooping. I'm sorry to say it. It was a pure ass whooping.
Tom Brady came to play and he said, "Peyton Manning, bend over. Let me."
He brought out the leather belt. 1776.
There was a lot of really upset people over that game.
But Peyton Manning hasn't won in Foxborough in like forever. He is what?
I mean, who sets up the NFL
I saw the
schedule?
stat.
Now, Jamal, I have a question. Who sets the NFL schedule? Because it seems to me every year they play each other at Foxborough.
Because they have. I mean,
It's not a coincidence.
It's not
That's ratings.
Yeah.
So they decide. So the NFL decides that.
I mean, I saw the stat. I think it's like Peyton Manning's like 3-15 at Foxborough.
If you want ratings,
In his
do
career.
Cowboys and 49ers every year.
What?
I wouldn't watch
No.
that. That's not entertaining.
Cowboys
Okay.
and 49ers for ratings.
Nah.
But Broncos and Patriots, like the 16th time Manning and Brady's played each
Two of
other.
the greatest. It's like Rock and Austin. Would you watch Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin if they wrestled again?
Okay, you got me there.
Exactly.
All right, what else?
Wait, let's move on to this. Today, we have Indianapolis Colts versus the New York Giants.
Luck and Bradshaw will ball. Period.
Who do you have? What's your scores? Predictions.
Predictions? I don't know. Like, the Giants need to prove something still,
Agreed.
to be honest.
Especially without Victor Cruz, that's a huge loss to that offense.
Mm-hmm.
They need to revamp parts of their offensive game and their defensive game, especially in the passing game because Victor Cruz is gone.
Yeah.
Their running game, they just like I don't know what.
The funniest thing I've ever seen from the New York Giants is when Deshaun Jackson had that punt return and he scored at the end of the game and Tom Coughlin
God.
threw down his headset on the floor. I'm waiting to see that kind of reaction from Coughlin
Tom
again this year.
Coughlin probably has to leave New York. That's probably gonna be the best thing for them.
Score predictions.
The Colts are gonna go off. As much as I hate to say it, because the guy I'm playing against in fantasy this week has Andrew Luck. Colts 44, Giants 14.
Wow.
Whoa.
Now, in other news,
What about you? Score prediction?
yeah, I agree with him, Andrew.
44-14?
44, at least
To
23.
13.
44-23. Giants don't suck that bad. They'll put up a few points.
But you
The
think
Giants
they're
won't
going to score
score
44 points on the Giants?
You don't think they will?
No.
I think they will. Andrew,
No.
Really?
No.
Okay, now in other in
Wait. I'll say 27-21.
Okay, that,
You think
that
it's gonna
sounds
be close?
That sounds doable.
27-21. Giants will get the W. I said it here first. 27-21.
27-21. That's
Giants
genius.
with
We're
the
writing
win.
that down.
I believe in Eli.
What?
Don't act like Dion and Michael.
I'm just saying.
Now,
I
in
believe
injury
Eli.
news, Jerry Jones, come hell or high water, wants Tony Romo to play this Sunday in London against the Jags. How do you feel about that? I mean, do you honestly feel like Jason Garrett has power, like authority? I mean, pretty much you got Jerry Jones pretty much getting what he wants. Do you feel that Tony Romo should play this Sunday?
I mean, Jason Garrett got the job because of Jerry Jones. Like,
But shouldn't, no offense to Jerry Jones, I love Jerry Jones, but shouldn't he just do his owner duties and let the decision making go to the coaches? Because why do you have coaches?
Jerry Jones knows this one fact: Cowboys aren't anything without Tony Romo. Like, Tony Romo is the Cowboys, unfortunately, but he is
Not DeMarco Murray?
not in Jerry Jones' eyes. I'm telling you, Jerry Jones is probably low key, high key racist.
No.
Can we say that on YouTube?
No.
Can we say that on YouTube, Jeff?
I disagree.
Now here's the thing, though. I think Tony Romo should sit because he sat yesterday, which was awful. I think he should sit this week, and then he'll go on to the bye. Should that and then after that bye, they got critical games coming up that can decide their season. After that bye, they got the Thanksgiving game with Philly, and then they got Chicago, then they got Philly again, and then they got another New York, then Washington, and then the season finale against the Colts.
And with that being said, I feel that if they have a bye, then they need to play Tony Romo. Because Jacksonville Jaguars, this isn't a high school team. This isn't a D2 college team. This is an NFL team who's going to come to play. they have Denard Robinson, the new running back, who's breaking for almost 100 yards.
They got nothing to lose, and their biggest victory would be to upset the Cowboys, right?
Yeah, and you guys don't need another loss right now. It wouldn't be good. So you guys need Tony Romo to play.
And it's in London, so it's a pretty big game.
Yeah, so that's probably why Jerry Jones wants Tony Romo to play, to bring in ratings, to show London, look at our guy. And
I think Jerry Jones is worried about championships, not ratings right now.
Yeah, I feel like, yeah.
But as much, I hate that son of a gun, Brandon Weeden. He's a sucky-ass quarterback, but he did play decent on Monday night. I feel they should have stayed with him in the game. But Tony Romo, you gotta admit though, Tony Romo, he played with a punctured lung, broken ribs, herniated disc, and now he has 2 fractures in his back. He is one tough cowboy. I don't see any player come into play with those injuries and still finish the game. Do you know anybody that has that kind of
Actually,
heart?
like that.
Big Ben.
Oh yeah, Big Ben.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Broken nose, ribs, Steeler Nation.
The broken nose, that can be, you can put a face guard on that, but a punctured lung.
I'll give you guys the benefit of the doubt. Tom Brady gets hurt. He's not playing. Like, Tom Brady.
Of course not, because they got Bill Belichick has a backup quarterback ready for him.
If Tom Brady gets a broken nail, Tom Brady's sitting out.
Yeah, that's Belichick.
But I feel like out of all of our favorite teams, Cowboys, Patriots, and Steelers, the Patriots have the best backup.
Yeah.
So you guys can.
The Patriots
risk
make backup quarterbacks. Like, that's weird to say. Like, the Patriots make backup
And the
quarterbacks.
thing it is, Patriots don't really have good receivers, but Tom Brady works with what he's got, and
Brandon
he makes
LaFell,
them
like,
the soft. He
Who
makes them
wanted
the
Brandon
stars.
LaFell, bro? Like,
And Julian Edelman.
A
Yeah.
wannabe Randy Moss.
yeah, like, want to be Randy Moss. like,
That's what makes Tom Brady and Belichick good. They work with what they got, and they turn these not so attention grabbing receivers and tight ends and running backs into stars. I mean, Shane Vereen, you don't really think of Shane Vereen as a good running back, but he is, because you got Tom Brady calling
and Tom
shots.
Brady makes him a good receiver. That's
Yes.
like, weird. Like, he can do that. Like, Gronk probably wasn't that athletic as he is now, but under Tom Brady, he can do some things. You know?
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy what the Patriots organization can do.
I agree.
But yeah. Any more comments on?
In the NFL.
That's,
all good.
That's what it is.
Speaking of seasons, it's my favorite season coming up. Cuffing season. Cuffing. You don't know what cuffing season is, Frankie?
I don't know what it is either.
Cuffing season.
What?
I don't know.
Oh, you single?
Huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you single, Frankie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Understood. This is your time.
Like, you can't
What is
Jay.
it? Explain yourself.
Cuffing season, like you find somebody.
It's cold. You need somebody to cuddle with. You
Not
might
in this
need
weather.
Might need your little girlfriend.
If you're
you know?
cold, grab a sweater, okay? You
Oh,
don't need to
single
be
girls be like.
Get some, get some hot chocolate. Grab the Netflix.
Go buy yourself some Starbucks, put on a sweater, and stop being desperate.
All these men out
It
here.
is never cute. It is never cute to get a message from a guy. Oh, let's cuddle. Like half of the time, I'd rather go skinny dipping
Wait.
in Antarctica than
Wait.
cuddle with 90% of the guys who offer.
Wait. First off,
Skinny dips.
a guy would
That's how you
never
took
ever
her back?
say it like that.
Yeah, and what guy texts you saying "Let's cuddle"?
No.
And what?
Hey.
And do
Should I show?
This is how it is.
Now you guys
This
all girls
Name
cut the
drop on live
messages.
television.
is how it starts. Hey, baby, let's watch a movie. You know what I'm saying?
What?
That's how it all starts. They don't baby,
Come
let's
through.
cuddle.
Cause you
No.
got things to do. Girl, you know we got things to
Thanks.
But
do.
it's not like, okay,
Come through.
Come through.
no,
Like,
No.
what?
no.
So you saying if a guy was like, "Hey, like, let's chill, like, let's settle down," that's what I want to do.
Let's settle down.
Just me and you.
I'd be like,
Let-
Do it on the camera one more time for us. Let me shut that.
We're embarrassing pictures on Twitter.
Oh,
But are
man.
you serious?
no, like, I just think it's annoying, like, when they, like, never hit you up, or they're like, hey, you're like, hi, what are you doing? And they're like, hey, let's cuddle. Like, no. Like, it's desperate. Like, Stop. We never talk, and you expect me to cuddle with you? Like, no.
Okay, but all right, we're getting away from the main point.
So is that why you never text me back?
Look, it's cuffing season, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, what am I correct that you don't want a significant other? Is that what you're saying?
She's not ready.
At the moment, no.
She can't handle it.
Why?
I mean, if it happens, it happens.
If y'all don't know, Giselle's a working bee, so she don't got time for that.
She works at Disneyland, if you guys want to know, and American Eagle.
$1,700 hours.
$1,700.
That was never mind.
She works at Tomorrowland.
Stop.
If any of you guys want to go out there, look for her.
Tell them what station you're at.
Buzz Lightyear's Cafe.
Oh man.
There's no such thing, first of all.
In Tomorrowland, anything
She likes
is
how I
possible.
like my coffee tall and vanilla. Saw you young vanilla colored chaps out there.
Oh my god.
Like me.
Kid thinks he's light skinned, but anyway.
I am light skinned.
The reason I said cuffing season is my favorite season because we're going to give you guys tips on what not to do
On your first date. Don't do that.
Hey, I like that. Don't do that. That's what it's gonna be called. Don't do that.
Don't interrupt him while he's speaking.
Thank you.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Explain. Do you not understand why I'm single?
I
No one
actually
can
see-
handle all of this.
What? Nobody wants to have all of these.
Reasons why Giselle is single. Let me tell
That's
you.
not the topic.
The first time I met Giselle,
that's not the topic.
I was sitting at this desk right here, working on some newsroom stuff going on.
You were
in
eating.
the second
You were eating curly fries.
Eating chili cheese fries.
Whatever.
Giselle came in here trying to shake my hand.
I was trying to be
I had
polite.
chili on my hands, and she tried to shake my hand
I was trying to be polite.
and said, "Are you Jamal?" Like, who else
Okay,
would I
back
be?
to the topic. No one cares how we met.
I care how we met.
Aw. Doll.
Hey, stop! I'm taking.
Are you really?
No.
I was about to say.
I'm sorry, for me he is. Okay, seriously. Back to the main point. What not to do on your first date. Girl's point of view, guy's point of view.
Girls' point of view. Let's go.
Okay, let's go. Let's see, we take like 2 hours to get ready. We change at least 25 times, not exaggerating. I mean, literally, like my entire closet will be on my bed.
I think me too.
You know, like I don't know if I want to be too casual. Jeans are too casual. Are we going to dinner? Are we going to be outside? Am I going to be comfortable? Wedges, shoes, tennis shoes, sandals?
Agreed.
Am I going to be cold? So should I take a sweater or no? Because I don't want to carry
Is
it.
the sun gonna be out?
It's a lot of issues. And then should I wear lipstick or no? Because what if he's going to lean in for a kiss? That'd be messy.
Mm-hmm.
And like, he's cheating on you with somebody else.
You know, and usually I eat before, so I don't look like I'm eating a lot.
So what are you
If
saying?
I'm going to dinner.
What is the thing that we shouldn't do?
Oh, you want to know what you shouldn't do?
She's telling us how she's prepared.
Rambling. I'm like,
All right. Here's what you shouldn't do. Let's see. Don't honk and expect her to, or text, I'm here, if you're going to pick her up.
We can't text. I'm here.
No, you need to get your ass out of the car, knock on the door, okay?
We're in the new era.
No. That is respect, okay?
My text saying, "Be there in 5 minutes. Be outside."
Hell
Yeah,
no.
better be out there in 5
I will
minutes.
text you back.
We ain't going nowhere.
No.
If you honk, you best guarantee that the dad's gonna go out there and whip your ass, because that's disrespectful for you to just get up and knock on the door and
Okay,
ask.
It's
I
not
agree.
that hard.
Honking is that's
Don't
play.
honk. Are you kidding?
Yeah, you bogus for that. I
But
agree.
what if you scared of the dad? You gotta be like, "Yo."
And you think honking's gonna work?
Yeah, he gonna come out and sit in the front seat. You know
Or
what
you
I'm
can like
saying?
park her on the, you can park her on the corner. And
Oh, no.
Come on,
Walk
stop.
around the corner.
It's like this.
No.
Pick you up real quick. and
It's
then-
really not that hard. Like, we don't expect, I think it's true that sometimes we have really unrealistic expectations due to the fact that we watch too many romantic comedies. Guilty. But you can take up some tips from the movies. Okay, little things like opening a freaking door, it makes a
I
difference.
do that all the time. So
Well, it makes a difference. So thank you for doing that. Okay, what should girls not do?
be annoying.
So
The guy to
okay,
pay the bill.
No, he should. Oh, hell no. If he doesn't pay the bill on our first date, you better know that that's the last time we're seeing each other.
It depends on where you go. If you go to like Black Angus and she gets,
well, then don't take her there if you can't afford it.
Yeah, she could at least get the tip and the drinks.
No.
Take gratuity.
Who raised you?
Oh my God.
Okay, if you look, I don't expect to be taken on a date to like this expensive restaurant. I think most girls don't. I think we'd rather do something fun.
I take
You
her to
can
the
take-
Subway, she get mad.
This is my.
Taking the subway.
Like,
This is why I eat at the local center.
I mean, I work here.
This is my
like
advice
Charles
right here. This is
Siegel.
my advice for the men.
'Cause I'm hungry.
Don't take your girl to the movies on the
Don't.
first date.
Don't.
Because
Movies are
for
a
one,
no.
for one,
No.
you can't really engage in conversation.
Thank you.
And for two, for men, they gonna get hungry after. And so that's 2 dates in one night. And guess who they want you to pay? And guess who they want to pay?
That's at least $40.
Hey, you ain't gotta add tax to all of that. Come on, that's like $100.
And she don't want pop
Hold on.
and like candy.
Hold on.
Hey guys, look at this.
Hey.
Don't do this. You go out to this nice, expensive dinner. You get the bill and you go, I forgot my wallet. Can you pay it?
Oh my God. And you know, in movies, a Starburst probably
I'd
costs
be
like
like,
$10.
bitch, you're washing
You know what I'm
dishes.
saying?
It
No.
costs $5.50.
Oh my God.
If a guy said that,
I'd
you
be like,
would-
I guess you're going to the back to wash dishes because I didn't bring mine either.
Oh,
But
wow.
okay, I don't mind paying because I am a girl who
Silly
works
stacks.
and
Silly
not really,
stacks.
but I mean I work. But you know, like I have money to pay for my own things, but it's really not the fact.
it's a real
money-wise.
inconvenience, right?
It's not money wise. I think it's just a really nice gesture. Now, if I'm in a relationship with a guy and it goes 50-50, why not? Like, why you paid for my dinner last week, so I'm gonna pay for yours. Like, but when you're trying to get a girl, it's not even. It's just a matter of like respect and like being a gentleman. You know, pay for her stuff. Don't take her out to Black Angus. Go out and eat at a, like, go to a food, I'm the kind of girl that likes adventure, so if we go to, like, a drive-in and eat out of a food truck, you won my heart.
What about Chili's?
Fun.
You know, like,
Mini golfing.
Mini golfing,
I
things
did that.
like
I
that.
had a great time.
It's better than sitting down and, like,
I'm a roller skater
there you
myself.
go.
But
We're getting
like that.
somewhere now.
I know, man. That was my spot. I was a youngin'. But it'll be missed. It'll be missed.
Okay, what are things that you think are obnoxious that girls do? Yeah, that's obnoxious with both male and female.
I hate tight-lipped girls. Like, we supposed to be getting to know each other. I'm like, oh, how are you? Good. Also, tell me what you like. I like a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, things like that. It's like, well, damn, like, what did I take from the night? Nothing. You know what I'm saying? I still don't know this girl really. So.
Or when you're engaging with them in the dinner table and they're on their phone, texting.
Oh, biggest no. You put your phone away and she needs to put her phone away too. It's disrespectful. If you're going to be on the phone with someone else, then you shouldn't be on the date with that person. If he's not the one person you want to be talking to, you shouldn't have gone. Yeah. It's rude. It's so rude.
Agreed.
It's just, you can wait to text anyone, okay? Like, no.
When like a girl gets all psycho on me and shit. I'm a busy guy. People. We're not even.
Hey, we're what's important right now, man. Wendy.
Anyway, when a girl gets all psycho on you, like she want to know.
Who is that? Who are you texting?
All your exes. If you got a record.
Past stays in the past. You can't talk about it. Who cares?
Yeah, like what your parents' name is.
Who have you been dating, Jamal?
I've been.
You calling girls crazy because they ask their parents' names now? Oh man.
I got stories. Someone's gonna be in my book.
No, I think the first date should be more like, think about you. You know what I mean? I hate like when you're like, well, my ex used to. Did I ask you? Who cares? Don't bring up your ex. Nobody cares. Okay, nobody cares. And if she asks you about your ex, someone answers your bitch. Because you should care. Your past is in the past.
I feel like that's just really like doing homework, though. You know, like if I ask you, oh, so you know, what led to you guys breakup, then that's a respectful way where you can then talk about it.
Yeah,
But if you just jump right in, then it's like, okay,
I mean, I feel like sometimes it'll eventually like come up. You know, if you're having a conversation, sometimes it just comes up. But don't be the kind of girl that's like, I'm really afraid of getting hurt because my ex did this, and then you're just sitting there like, okay, like it's weird.
Yeah, I agree.
Even guys are like that sometimes.
Yeah, they are.
Like, oh well, my ex used to do this. I'm not your ex. Move on. First date, do you guys get ready? Are you nervous?
I don't really get nervous.
Be honest. I feel like so it's only girls. How can it only be a girl?
Well, it depends on the girl too. If I really like the girl.
Right. Yeah. Say you really like the girl. Then yeah, you're nervous. What about you, Frankie? Do you get nervous?
Frankie's a cool.
Yeah.
He ain't never had a date.
Frankie go out all the time.
Okay.
Hey, this is my boy, man. This is my boy.
Bingo.
I had to get him back from
Available.
calling the Spurs
Comment
dinosaurs.
below for his digits.
That's why you said that.
Follow him on Twitter.
Dinosaur Neanderthals.
What's his Twitter handle? What's his Twitter handle?
AwesomeFrank7.
Comment below and
Follow
we'll
him.
set up a date with
Is
Frankie.
this why you said that? Because of that whole Neanderthal?
Indeed it is.
He has
Indeed it is.
potential.
They are.
Frankie's about like
What about you, Keenan?
Me?
Do you get nervous before a first
Oh no,
date?
because I feel that if they can't accept me because I'm crazy. Well, not crazy. I'm.
You're like all of us. We're wild outspoken.
Yeah, I'm
and
wild.
annoying.
You know, and if they can't handle that, if they don't know how to have a good time, then I feel like they don't deserve me. So I tell you, I have a girlfriend. The first time I met her, we were in the mall, and we were in I think Sears or something, and it was you know beds. I got on the bed and jumped from the bed into a box where it was pillows. And what she do, she started laughing. That's how I knew she's the one. You know what I'm saying? And if she was like, oh my God, he embarrassing me, I'd have been like, oh, this is my last time meeting her. But the fact that she laughed and then we were going down the elevator and she fell and slipped, got up, I started laughing, she started laughing.
That was it.
That's how I knew she was the one, you know?
Yeah. If you make me laugh, you have my heart.
turned in by mall
That's
security
so
for
gross.
jumping on the bed.
Nope, nobody caught me.
Caught you.
I mean, I make you laugh all the time,
That awkward moment when.
right? Somebody's not gonna be on the show next week.
Yeah.
Alright. So, guys,
Frankie, don't be mean.
okay, ladies, follow Frankie on Twitter.
Yeah.
Look, I mean,
Comment below. We'll set up something nice.
he's a real cool dude. He's real cool.
Dinosaurs.
You shouldn't
Caveman.
talk about the Spurs like that.
It's okay.
I am.
2014
well,
champion.
Thank you guys for watching another brand new episode of Spotlight News. We were happy to give you the hottest news in music, sports, and entertainment this week. Check back next week for another brand new episode. Watch This Week in Geek and all of our other shows on the Cycron Media Network. Like, subscribe, comment below. Follow us all on Twitter.
At Old Dirty K.
Especially Frankie, because he's single. And Tall White Man, follow Gisele. She needs followers. And
Oh my God!
I'm your host, Jamal Bostic, and for Gisele, Keenan, and Frankie, you guys have a beautiful day. See you guys later.
Still day.
That was really fun.
We go an hour again.
Family problem. I mean, it's gone to a point of no return. It's like it's.
Are they the Kardashians of the South?
No.
What?
They lack beauty.
Is that what they are?
That's for sure.
So we'll have to keep in touch. Our source TMZ is, probably going to let us know what's going to go on. If Honey Boo Boo is going to be taken by her Uncle Poodle or not. The situation is really tough right now due to the fact that her mom is still seeing McDaniel.
More like Mick Jagger.
Mm-hmm.
McDaniel, Mick Jagger.
McDaniel, McJagger.
Yes.
That is some interesting stuff.
Sugar Bear can't take custody of Honey Boo Boo because he is financially unstable right at the
Sugar
moment.
Bear, I forgot.
But Uncle
Sugar
Poodle will
Bear-
not take full custody of Honey Boo Boo.
But Sugar Bear's the dad, though.
But he's not financially stable enough to maintain Honey Boo Boo. So, in court they wouldn't let him have her.
That doesn't make any sense at all.
due to the fact that he gets paid by the show, right? I was thinking the same thing, but
Makes you wonder what he spends his
financially stable enough to take care of Honey Boo Boo. However, her 14-year-old sister, Pumpkin, is not willing to go with Uncle Poodle. So he's not even asking for the custody of Pumpkin because she does not like her uncle due to the fact that he is a homosexual.
He's homosexual.
He is. He has his fiance Alan, that's his partner. That's Uncle Poodle.
Yes.
And Honey Boo Boo is okay with it, but Pumpkin won't go.
His name is Poodle.
It's Uncle Poodle.
If you guys can see my face right now, it completely symbolizes how I feel about this whole situation.
How do you feel about this whole situation?
You got Honey Boo Boo and Pumpkin or McDaniel or Poodle or whatever it is. Those are who comes up with these names. The first thing I think is this whole Honey Boo Boo thing has gone out of control. It's created its own infection of sorts because of this whole fame, and it's all about money, pretty much. That's what it's all about.
I feel like it's deeper than that. I feel like they really have serious problems.
Yeah, they do. They can beat any other money on.
Alcohol?
Alcohol is like $7 tops. He gets paid at least more than $100.
He lives in the South. He
On a
probably
show.
buys like moonshine.
Oh yeah, there's whiskey and moonshine and ecstasy.
Ecstasy.
I don't know what
No, God.
in other entertainment
You know what
news.
Frankie does in his free time.
No. In other entertainment news, Kourtney and Khloe Kardashian debuted their new show, Taking the Hamptons, which is a really big deal. And I know a few friends that watch that show, but in other words, they take New York, they take Chicago, they take Miami. Why should we care about this new season, Gisele?
It's a good season. I think that we can all admit to being extremely addicted to the Kardashian family.
I myself admit I do watch that show.
Everybody
Speaking of
watches it. They're
Kardashians, Happy birthday,
interesting.
Kendall.
Oh my
Happy
gosh,
birthday,
Kendall
Kendall.
Jenner.
I think she's the
19.
most. I think she's honestly the most gorgeous Kardashian. Well, she's not even a Kardashian, but
If you ever notice though, her sister Kylie Jenner is kind of trying to show off that she's more hotter than her sister Kendall, and that's kind of.
It's a tie.
no.
Oh, yeah, you trying to look at my list?
I told you my list.
Yeah, I'll tell you yours in a minute.
Nothing to hide.
Everything hard.
You got nothing to hide.
You can't steal my.
I can
This
steal your list.
is secret stuff right here.
What are you? Never mind.
Crap.
There's no talking to you, Keenan.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
3, 2.
Shut up.
Wait, you playing right?
We're like live right now.
No, I need the link so I can send it
I'm about
out.
to send you a link.
Well, damn, we can't go live till I get the link.
We're not live right now.
Yes,
Are
we
we?
are.
We live?
Yes.
So messy.
Hello, guys, and welcome to a brand new episode of Spotlight News, where we give you the hottest news in music, sports, and entertainment. I'm your host, Jamal Bostic, and with Gisele Vega, my guys Keenan and Frankie over there. I don't know if you can hear me, but we're getting this shit going. And how's everybody doing today?
Doing all right.
Lovely.
Doing all right.
Yeah.
Mondays are Mondays, but let's get started.
Suck as usual, but
A little less. With
of
Spotlight
course we
News.
try to make your Monday a little bit better with our show today. And here we go. Let's get started. What do we have in entertainment news today? Gisele?
We have, once again, Honey Boo Boo.
Ugh.
We have a new issue now. Her uncle, Poodle, yes, I said Poodle, is trying to take current custody of Honey Boo Boo if the mother keeps seeing McDaniel.
If you
He
guys
he doesn't want full custody. He wants temporary custody because he has high hopes that Honey Boo Boo's father will, be financially stable enough to care for Honey Boo Boo. But Uncle Poodle is